What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing a brand new set of figures out. They might not be brand new by the time you're watching this video, but by the time I am recording and I'm editing this video, it is currently only been 2 days since this set of figures has been released, and this set of figures is none other than the second Suicide Squad. I loved that movie. The movie was so funny. The King Shark was an excellent character. I loved him. And the thing with this set of figures with the DC Multiverse is you can build a figure. Now, since I have all 4 figures in the set, I was able to build King Shark back there. And I know I'm going to be doing something a little different with this video. I'm going to be explaining how that works in a second. But yeah, I was able to get all of them. Also, another thing I want to quickly address is the fact that if I do sound weird, it is because I have to wear retainers now. If you guys remember, I had a video a while back explaining that I have to wear bands, and I might sound a little weird because they were pinching my mouth to closed, or at least pulling them together. Now I have to wear retainers, which we essentially, if you're old enough to be clicking on our videos, you're old enough to know what retainers are. So yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way. Another thing I want to explain is where I found all these guys. I found all these guys at Target. They're $25 each, so be prepared if you want all of them to get Nanaue, aka King Shark, in one night. You're going to have to be able to, first of all, find all of them, and second of all, have over $100 at the ready. So just a quick heads up and a piece of advice from your good old Sid. And yeah, now I'm going to be explaining how I'm going to be structuring this video. So this video is going to be structured based off of, I'm going to be doing one character at a time. King Shark is going to be going to, at the end, I will be doing one character at a time, like I just said, and I'll show the figure themselves and the box, so that way I can fit all of this in one video, so that way by the time this comes out, they're still brand new enough and they still get publicity. And if you guys really want me, I can go into even more recording mode and go individually with these guys and make their own separate videos for them. King Shark, he's going to be the main attraction in this video, so he won't get a separate one. But the Peacemaker, Polka Dot Man, Bloodsport, and Harley Quinn will each get their own video if you guys really want it, based off the number of likes, views, and comments. So yeah. All that being said, this video is going to be a little bit of a longie, so be prepared. And yeah, we're going to get right into the first character, which, getting him out of the way right now, is going to be Peacemaker. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, here we have the first figures box, which is actually Peacemaker. And the reason I wanted him to go first is because I wanted him to go first in the movie, if you're catching my drift. So this is his box. I will say that they are pretty much exactly the same, except there are some obvious changes that they had to make. So I just wanted to keep the tradition of doing the box first, then the character, or box first, accessories, then character, you know? So yeah, with this crazy structured video. But yeah, with all that being said and done, let's get right into the first front half of the box. DC Multiverse Peacemaker. Sorry for that rip. This guy's box was essentially really hard to open for me. I don't know why. Yep, collect to build Nanaue, aka King Shark, our biggest Build-A-Fig yet. This guy's pretty large. You guys saw him compared to the other figures in this set, and he's pretty large. He's a chunky boy. Yeah, there's the front. Nothing really interesting going on over there. Sorry, 11-year-olds. Oh, just hit the mic. I'm actually sorry for anybody using headphones. And the Suicide Squad right there. It's kind of hard to see because this thing is blocking it, but Suicide Squad, McFarlane DC Multiverse, set over to the side. It says Peacemaker, the Suicide Squad again, McFarlane Toys. Other side, Peacemaker, DC Multiverse, McFarlane Toys. And then we're going to head on over to the back, or the bottom. And yep, there's the bottom. Nothing really of importance. And here's the back, part we've all been waiting for, or the part of the box that really matters, in my opinion. There are instructions on how to build King Shark, and there are, like, that, see that little blue outline box? That is actually, you can identify what parts he comes with for King Shark. So this guy came with the left and right arm. You can also see down here, it says collect them all, where you can buy Polka Dot Man, Bloodsport, and Harley Quinn as well, which I have all. And yeah. And there's some instructions on how he goes. These two are like kind of flipped a little. But yeah, his chest pieces push in. I'm going to go more into detail whenever I get to the figure that actually has his pieces. So, or Bloodsport has his pieces. So yeah, I'm going to get in more into that whenever I reach Bloodsport. But yep, that's his box. And yeah, let's just get right into his one accessory. Alrighty guys, here we have his one accessory laid out for your viewing pleasure. And I don't know how to feel about this accessory, guys. I'm going to be completely honest. It's a basic sword. I do want to get out of the way really quickly that I really wish this guy came with that massive Desert Eagle / hand cannon that he was using in the movie. That would have been an awesome accessory to have and to be able to use with this guy. But sadly, they didn't put it in, and I don't know why, but it might also be because of Hasbro's wokeness. I don't need to go any further if I want my channel to stay up. So, yeah, that accessory would have been absolutely amazing to have. Yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way really fast. So, let's just get right into the sword. Yeah, look at how cool that is. It actually is a not bad sword, I'm not going to lie, but it is very, very basic. But you can see that it actually does have a cool little detail where it shows his, like, bird symbol. Somewhat of a bird symbol, like the one on his chest. And you'll be able to compare this part of the video with the actual figure coming up in about 30 seconds or so. Because there really wasn't much to talk about here, guys. I'm not going to be I am going to be honest. Sorry. I will always be honest with you guys. And, yeah. This figure was pretty basic, not gonna lie, and I don't know how to feel about it. Or, not figure, I just realized I said figure. Accessory. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just recording this is so crazy, I'm getting things mixed up. So if I do make mistakes, please be careful on me, because I am trying to fit all of this in one video so that way you guys can have all of this set in one video, so you can just come to our channel and our channel only. Yes, thank you very much. But yeah, so that was his accessory, and we're gonna move right on to the figure now. Okay guys, here we have Peacemaker himself, and I want to make something very clear. I haven't made this very clear in some other videos, and I've done this and I haven't really agreed with it, but I'm going to be saying it now, and I 100% fully support it. I don't count stands like the ones he is using right now as accessories. I really don't. I get they might come with him and they might be used as an accessory, but I don't count them as accessories, guys. Because, dude, it's a stand. I could just, like, I don't want to count it because it doesn't have some, like, I get it has a purpose, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. It's very hard to put into words, but I don't want to count them as accessories, and I never did. It's just, I didn't really know how things were going to turn out with the accessories in the videos, so I just counted them anyway. So, but now I'm coming out and I'm explaining that I don't want to count them as accessories anymore. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I want to make that very clear before we continue on with the video. So, yep. So, nothing really interesting about the stand. Get that out of here. And moving on, starting with the feet, as always, and working our way up. Some nice shoes. I gotta hand it to McFarlane, guys. That they're doing a really good job with their figures. Like, I have a couple of the Cyberpunk figures over there. Actually, I have all three sitting on my desk, and they're really nice looking figures. I'm not even gonna lie. But yep, Peacemaker has some pretty awesome mobility and agility and articulation. Look at that. You want his foot broken? Go ahead. do it. His knees are double jointed. As you can see, it's just I haven't really cracked them to the point where they're easily movable, but you can see that they are double jointed. Same thing, exact copy over here. Moving on up, nice crotch there, buddy. John Cena. Oh wait, where is he? Anyway, yep, moving on to the thighs, got a nice patch of blue right there. Same thing over here. Nice range of movement in his legs. Nice full like circle send. And yep, moving on up, we have his chest / torso area. You can see he tried to copy Batman. Not really, but it looks like it because he has a very similar symbol on his chest. And blue patch of armor or like cloth right there. Some shoulder, I'm guessing lining for his suit. And I must say, his arms are very smooth. Very smooth indeed. Yep, arm movement, pretty insane. The movement is insane on all these guys. Yep, these don't spin, really. I mean, the forearms, what can you expect? You can see that they don't spin because they just have a joint right there. Hands, spin, and yep. And you can see that McFarlane wanted to add a gun too, because look at his hand. Look at it. They made his hand in preparation of being used for a gun. Does that look like a hand you would use for a sword? That's what I thought. No. I got him. Anyway. Yeah, sorry about my thumb. If it's bothering you, I'm sorry about that. My dog got a little crazy and the nail got caught whenever I was playing with her and she pulled and it hurt really bad. So sympathize for me. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. But yep. Same arm movement over here as well. Hand. Moving on up. We got his head with his toilet bowl helmet. And yeah, nice eye detail in there as well. You can see John Cena's blue eyes. Nice face detailing. Look at that. It's very, very nicely distinguished and chiseled. I really enjoy that. And yeah, moving on up. Even more to the head, you can see that he has a nice little symbol right there where the two sides connect. And yep, that's going to do it with the front side. So now we're going to move on to the back as always. And there is the feet going on up, going on up, going on up. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Never mind. Sorry, that was cringe. Yeah, that was really... My neighbors! Anyway, I don't even know if you guys heard that. But yeah. There's his back, and his whole like suit has a really nice kind of stretchy, tactical fiber type feel to it. And you can see that he has kind of realism right there because he has like a base of his head coming out. And yep, very nice posture indeed. I have posture sometimes good, sometimes bad. And yeah, it's kind of just like a mixed bowl. Yep, that was Peacemaker, and another thing I'm going to be doing after I'm done with the actual figure part, just like always, I'm going to be recommending and saying if you should get him or not. If you just want Peacemaker as a figure individually, I'm not really gonna judge, but like if you, I don't know what that was, but yeah, if you just want this guy individually, I'm not going to judge, but he's not that interesting of a figure. Yeah, I just don't know. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend because he comes with King Shark pieces and he does look kind of appealing on the eyes just because of his bright colors. And yeah, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. Please get him if you see him because these guys are going to go so fast. They're going to go faster than you can... That's another thing I want to talk about. Thank you for bringing that up, John Cena. These guys are insanely hard to stand. Because they have such a range of movement that it's crazy. Like, they fall over a lot. Like, I actually had to get out the stands. I didn't want to because they could not stand on their own that well, at least. Like, any little shake that I made, they would fall over, all of them. And that was an excellent example of that. Littlest bit of shake, and they fall over. So, yeah. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Please get him if you see him, because he's going to go really fast, faster than you could say Peacemaker. All right, now we're going to move on to Pokemon, aka the most powerful person on the team. That's right, I said it. Anyway, we'll see you there. Hey guys, here we have Polka Dot Man's box, and it, same as all the others. I don't know really what to say. You're going to hear me say that a lot because there's a lot. So, yep, pretty much the same, but I'm still going to cover it for you guys just in case. And, yep, Polka Dot Man, Collectible King Shark, our biggest Build-A-Fig yet. Nice little card in there. I don't like to take those out because I make them a collectible with the box, just like the figure. Polka Dot Man on the side, the Suicide Squad with bullet holes, red, and McFarlane toys. Same thing on this side, essentially. Polka Dot Man, DC Multiverse, McFarlane toys. And I'm going to show you the bottom now. Bottom, yeah. And moving on to the back. Here we have the back. And yeah, this guy, yeah, I'm going to let you guys read this and look at it all you want. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring this in a little closer so it's kind of easier on you guys. Yep. Real quick before I talk about what I want to talk about, he does come with the head and the kind of middle belly section, like right there, that for King Shark. So, yep, he also comes with, or he doesn't also come with, these are the other figures you can collect: Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and Harley Quinn, if you didn't already know that. And, yeah. So, I'm just going to talk for now, and you guys can look at it. But yeah, this guy is the most powerful because, as you guys saw in the movie, spoilers ahead, like within the next 10 seconds. As you guys saw in the movie, that scene where Starro was destroying the city, Polka Dot Man finally used his power for something kind of good, and like essentially chopped off Starro's leg, like kind of polka dotted its leg, I guess. And I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, polka dotted his leg and it kind of melted away, which proved to me, and that's when I noticed in the film, which proved to me that this guy could have taken out Starro way sooner. Way sooner. They didn't have to go through all that. If just Polka Dot Man just never stopped tossing polka dots at him or at her or whatever. But yeah, he's definitely the most powerful. He's the most crazy. Well, not really. Peacemaker's kind of crazy, but this guy would be defined as clinically insane. I think he was. And yeah, he's the most powerful. I don't know what to say besides that. He is the most powerful. This whole movie could have been avoided, or the last few bits of the movie could have been avoided, but we wouldn't have gotten that excellent character development, if you know what I mean. And yep, that's going to end my rant about Polka Dot Man being the most powerful. And yeah. So that was his box. Enjoyed, and kind of basic, but the figure's worth it. So are the pieces. And speaking of the figure and pieces, we're going to get right into the accessories. Hey guys, here we have both of his accessories laid out for your viewing pleasure. And his accessories are actually really cool, because they're just really cool. I said it twice in a sentence. But yeah, so the first one we're going to be looking at is his goggles, which are actually see-through. So that's really cool, McFarlane. You guys can't really see anything through them because, well, we're in a white light box. So, yep, I'll try and move the back part of the goggles out of the way enough so you can start to see the polka dots weapon in the background. But yep, you can also see a bit of the back strap. But yep, his goggles got a nice red tint to him. They fit nicely around his head. I will show you what they look like around the figure whenever I actually get to the figure. So, yep. His goggles pretty nice. They don't detach anywhere. They simply just go over his head. Trust me, they're big enough. I'll show you. Second accessory we're going to be taking a look at is his polka dot, like, ejection looking thing. So, this would wrap around one of his gauntlets. One of these gauntlets that he came with. right here. It would wrap around one of these things, and yeah, essentially just look like that, which is actually really cool. I kind of dig that, actually. That's another thing I want to talk about right here, one of his bracelets or gauntlets. And yep, there's not really much to this besides it's a bunch of colorful dots that wraps around his gauntlet, which is his weapon. Yep, the last thing we're going to be taking a look at in his accessory section is the gauntlet. There's nothing really special about it. It is a silver gauntlet that wraps around his wrist/forearm and what helps stabilize his hand, I'm guessing. I don't really know the purpose. If you guys do, comment down in the video with this timestamp so that way people can find what you're talking about. And yep, it's really squishy for some reason. It gives me kind of like a plasticky, rubbery eraser type feel. I don't really know how to describe it, but it is very, very squishy and very fun. So yep, that's going to do it with this accessory section, and now we're going to get onto this beautiful looking figure. Guys, here we have Polka Dot Man himself, and this guy's suit, very basic, very bland, but it does fit him quite nicely, both ways. And yep. Real quick, before we start off anything, once again, I'm not counting the stand as an accessory. That's why you did not see it in the video. And I'm going to do that thing I talked about where I'm going to put his goggles on him. So, yep, goggles, ooh, upside down. Goggles go on, and they look kind of nice. Ooh la la, look at him, so stylish. Yep, they look quite nice on him. I will say that much indeed. And we're just going to take him off his stand. Bring him in real close. And like always, we're going to start with the feet. Work our way up. Nice combat boots there, buddy. His feet do have a very similar range of motion to Peacemaker's. I feel like they are cut from the same mold because their shoes look very similar. And yep, same range of motion as Peacemaker, just thinner legs. Same double jointed knees. Different suit, very bland, but has polka dots on it, so that immediately makes it a 10 out of 10. Would wear to school. Just kidding, I would never wear this to school. Nice silver belt they got going on there. Moving on up, I really wish that you could actually put some polka dots on. That would just be kind of cool, you know. I think that would be cool at least. But yeah. This suit in general just has a feel of like a track suit, if you know what that means, or if you can understand that enough. It kind of feels like the material they'd use on a track suit. So hopefully you get what I mean by that. But yep, range of motion in the arms is quite spectacular, I must say. No real forearm spin, just whole arm spin. So woody. But yep. His arm moves a lot smoother. Hola. Yep. Gauntlets, not very squishy. Hands, kind of limited, but not really. His hands, yeah. Moving on to the other arm, same range of motion. And, yeah. I feel like this hand would be like a hand where he would hold something. And I don't really know what's going on with this hand, guys. Did the camera just shake? I don't know, man. Weird things are happening. Sorry if this is being very weird. I am trying to shove all of this in one video, so there might be a couple mistakes and a couple mishaps that you might notice. But I don't know what's going on with his hand. Look at it. Bro has a whole clump of skin in his hand. What is up with that, McFarlane? What is up with that? His other hand looks completely normal. What is up with that? Anyway, hold on real quick. Just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That looks so weird. Yep, moving on to the head. Very, very simple. Does look like the actor. Very nice. Very nice. That's Borat, not this guy. Yep. You got a nice little strap under the racing sock. And yep. Moving on to the back. Combat boots going up, going up, going up. Here's the back. I like how they put this attention to detail, like how it actually does show the seams of where it was sewed. And yeah, There's the back. This guy's really bland. I'm gonna be completely honest, but his character and his writing was definitely not. So definitely top-notch character, James Gunn. 100% enjoyed watching this guy and every bit he had on the screen. So, yep, with this guy as well, 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed messing around with this guy and his accessories. You can make him do awesome things and make him look really cool. But yeah, 10 out of 10, would recommend. If you guys can see him, pick him up, because this guy is going to go faster than you can say Polka Dot Man. And you already know, I'm going to be saying that for every single one of them. Probably not Pokemon or Peacemaker, probably their names, but you can bet your sweet bippy I will. And yeah, there's not much more to say. So what we're going to do is get right into Bloodsport. Hey guys, here we have Bloodsport's box, and it's very basic and very much like the others. And yeah, we've already been through this. So what we're going to do is get right into the front and work our way to the back. Bloodsport, collect to build. You've already seen all that. If you do not know the things I'm showing you, pause at any time. I will not hesitate to let you do that. I'm trying to give you enough time, but also make this thing under 24 hours long. So yeah, Suicide Squad, Bloodsport, McFarlane Toys. And on to the other side, DC Multiverse, Bloodsport, and McFarlane Toys. To the bottom, we have nothing important. And yeah. So you guys can take a look at this. I've already talked about the collect them all. If you really don't know, just pause the video and look at the other figures you can collect, because I've already been through this twice. So hopefully you've already seen all these things, but if you haven't, go back and just pause. So, yep, here's the rant part. Bloodsport, I don't know how to feel about him in the movie, because it's just, his character was nice. Well, not really a nice person, but it was a nice, well-written character, but I was very confused. I was very confused indeed, because this guy is supposed to be like a tactical assassin or whatever, or tactical mercenary, and think critically in situations and stuff. So why didn't he just tell Pokemon after very obviously seeing that he was able to destroy Starl's leg in a matter of seconds? Hey man, continue going. I'm not going to stop you. I guess he had to pull out his Rocket Raccoon, which is another James Gunn directed movie. Well, Rocket Raccoon isn't, Guardians of the Galaxy is. But yeah, if you guys remember that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy when they're in the prison and Rocket Raccoon starts adding to the prison guard's gun and says that, oh yeah, whenever that scene happened, I was expecting an oh yeah and didn't get it. So I was very sad at that part. But yep, he comes with the back half and the front half of the torso for King Shark, and they do as it looks. They simply just push together and you can put the arms in. It's kind of cool, actually. I enjoyed building Nanaue, okay, King Shark. But I'm going to talk about King Shark later in the video whenever it's his turn. Ha, how do you feel about that, Nanaue? But yeah. So that was his box. There really isn't much to this box, because if you haven't seen this box before in stores or anywhere in this video, now you have. You know, I'm going to be doing this one more time until I get to King Shark, so yeah. So that was his box. Cool, I guess. So let's just get right into his pretty cool accessories. Alrighty guys, here we have his 2 swords accessories laid out for your viewing pleasure. And they're really basic accessories, but they're really cool indeed, because I know what he used with them, or used them with, so, or used them for. So yeah, they're literally the exact same thing, just cut into 2. And I'm going to cover one, and I'll cover both, even though they are literally the exact same thing. And yeah, so we're just going to get right onto it. We're going to get with the right half of the same one. So here's the right half of the sword. Gold handle, very nice, very nice. stunting on him. And nice little cut down the side of the blade. Very nice, very nice. And then going on to the left half of the same thing, we have another gold handle, cuts down the side, and yeah. Just cool accessories. This isn't going to be the longest accessory segment ever because they are literally like the exact same thing. So, yeah. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. So let's just get right into the amazing figure himself. Alrighty guys, here we have Bloodsport himself, and it's a very nice figure. But I have another figure that looks quite similar, if I do say so myself. Hola, Bloodsport. Yep, that was Deathstroke I just pulled in. Because one thing that I noticed whenever I saw this guy, he looks awfully similar to Deathstroke, doesn't he? Like, even on the other DC Multiverse Deathstroke figure, look! They use, like, the exact same colors. Just different ways. So, that was immediately a thing I noticed. And, yep, with all that being said and done, we're going to get right into the feet and work our way up. So, get that out of here. Non-accessory. Yep, combat boots. Nice. Pouches. Same type of movement with the double jointed knees, which is always a nice touch. Gives them a nice posability. Yep. Whoa! Leg spin. Anyway, moving on up to the torso. Very squishy body armor type feel. And nice pattern up there. I really enjoy his mask, but I'll get into that whenever I actually cover the head. Arms, very loose, very nice mobility and articulation. Why is his elbow tighter, though? I have no idea. This little elbow pad that looks like it can play sick beats. Forearm, can't really spin, but his whole arm can. And, yep, hands move. Ow, just pinched myself. I did not know that was going to happen. Yep, same range of motion with his other hand. Literally the exact same type of hand as well. No difference in hands. And now it's time to move on to his mask, which I got to say is probably one of the coolest masks I have ever seen in the DC universe. Just because it looks very much like the Batman Arkham Knight mask. You know what I'm talking about, the Arkham Knight. Another spoiler of head, if you've never played that game, Jason Todd, his mask, you know how it has like that Batman type look, but it's kind of technology-esque. Another person who kind of looks like is either Anarchy or Red Hood. Well, not really Red Hood, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I like that, the like detail on the teeth and mouth with all the like tendons and stuff that you would normally use to like move your mouth. Even up here on the mask, you can see like where it would connect to the jaws and stuff. That's just crazy, man. I really enjoyed looking at this mask in the movie and in the figure. Yep, every little I'm going to talk about because this guy was kind of basic. Moving on up. I like how he has some other utility gadgets right there. They kind of look like fuses from Resident Evil games. Not gonna lie. And there's the back. Not really anything. Moving on to the back of the head. You can actually see some nice detail right there where it kind of looks like he has kind of like a bandana / scarf under it. So, yep. A really cool figure, I must say. Probably one of the best figures out of this, like, set. I know Polka Dot Man is a really cool one, but I would say this guy kind of tops over him just because of how cool he was in the movie and how cool he is of a figure just to look at. So, yep, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Go buy him to get his pieces to go build Nanaue and or King Shark. So, yep. Now we're gonna move on to our final character, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe how sad that is? Our final character, Harley Quinn. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we have Harley Quinn's box. Do I even need to say it anymore? But in case I do, this box is very basic and just like the others. So you can actually see your card in there, which is kind of something that you couldn't do in the other ones. But yep, there's the front. Not really going to go through much of anything anymore. The Suicide Squad on the top. Harley Quinn, the Suicide Squad, McFarlane Toys. Moving on to the other side, DC Multiverse, Harley Quinn, McFarlane Toys. Over to the bottom, literally nothing important as well, Warner Brothers. And, yep, she comes with his pants / legs, considering his legs are literally just one piece. She came with the legs. So, yep, I'm going to be talking about how I like the character performance and how I like just the figure. The figure is really cool. But I'm not going to talk about that right now, even though I just said I would, because that's the figure section. You just got trolled, coconut mauled. Anyway, yeah. So I liked the Harley Quinn in this movie because it was just like a complete character change. Like brought out the good in her, you know, like whenever she killed El Presidente, for like being kind of, and yeah, I just liked her character overall in general in the movie. It was very awesome to see her use the staff, which she came with. So, yeah, I was very looking forward to getting the Harley Quinn figure. And, yeah. So, as this is the last one, yeah, I don't know what that makes a difference of. It doesn't. So, since this is the last one, we're just going to do what we have been for all the others. Let's get right into the accessories. Alrighty, guys, here we have her one accessory, which is the javelin from the beginning of the movie that the one dude died with. I don't know his name because they only announced it like once, so it wasn't very catchable. But yeah, she has a very nice accessory, I must say. I do really enjoy it, even though it kind of looks like a Lego staff. But yeah, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this because this is a very, very long video. I will try and edit it out as much as I can, but yeah. So here is the javelin, which he uses very awesomely in the movie, I must say. And it's got some nice details on it. Like you can even see the one dude's symbol on it right over there. It's kind of hard to see, but once you do see it, you can't unsee it, you know what I mean? Like right there. Yep, it's got a nice gold touch to it. I wish they did add the color distinction like in the movie, where it did have different colors on different sections of the staff / javelin. So, yep, it pretty much repeats itself all over the thing. So, there's not really much to talk about with this accessory here. So, we're just going to get right into the amazingly cool looking Harley Quinn figure. Alright, guys, here we have Harley Quinn herself. And, she's a very nice looking figure. I must completely admit, I'm not being weird. It's only weird if you make it weird. I do like the look of this figure a lot. I don't know why. It's just, you know, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm not being weird, I promise. So, I'm just going to take her off her non-accessory. And, yep, she does not really have much movement, but what she does have movement in is really cool and really useful for poses. We're starting with the feet. Very nice articulation and movement. Toes can flip 90 degrees. Interesting. Did not see that. Anyway, combat boots that she stole in the prison. And, yep. And I think that is what is supposed to be a nice touch of detail right there, because it has nice, like a scratch or something. I don't know if that's from the paint or if that's from if I dropped her or something. I don't know, or if that's just because it was intended. I like to imagine it that way, that it was intended. So, yep. Knees, double jointed as well, as you can see right there. So let's just practice that a little bit. All right, there we go. Just cracked it. All right. Same thing with this knee over here. Yep. Moving on, you can see all of her tattoos on her thigh right there. Kind of weird. Pudding cups. And I'm assuming that's like days or months. I don't really know. And we all know what her tattoo says. I don't want to say it because I don't feel like getting demonetized whenever we do reach enough subscribers / watch hours. So, yeah, I'm not going to read that because that's just kind of cringe. So, moving on to her shoulder, you can see a nice little tattoo of, I don't really know what that is. I'm assuming that's some type of genie or something, like a Jack card. I don't know, like, you know, Jack, the Jack card, or Joker, whatever. Yep, you can see the torn sleeve, or a torn part of the dress on her arm. More tattoo of cards and movement. Very nice indeed. It's just her arms are really skinny. And, yep, nice range of movement as well. Go in, out. And, yeah, she is very easy figure to break, though, so don't try and immediately snap her arms off. Nice range of movement. All right, moving on to the head. They got it very, very accurate to the actress. I'm not even going to lie. That looks very nice. Looks very close. You can see the different types of hair, color as well. Nice little strands of hair like over there on the side, like Clark Kent. And, yep, hair, nice golden blonde color. Especially in the video, it looks a little more saturated, but right here, it looks kind of normal-ish. And, yeah. So, moving on to the backside. Essentially just the backside of everything. Also, I want to show you that her torso has, like, 0 movement. That's me going back and forth, and it literally barely moved. It has, like, 0 movement, guys. So, yep. On the back right there, it says property no on. I don't really know what that means. Not even gonna lie. I'm sure that says something, but I can't read it. So if you guys can, tell me what it means down in the comments. Along with if you want to see individual type of videos for these guys, it's essentially just gonna be the clips from these, just a little bit different, you know, just put into their own video. If you ever just want to watch the one section, so, or the one, like, part of this video. So, yep, that was her backside, and, she's a very nice figure. I'm not even going to lie. It's a very nice figure to look at. Once again, not being weird. So, don't make it weird. And, 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend pick her up, because I know she's definitely going to go fast as well. Faster than you can say Harley Quinn. But yeah, so yep, get her. She's really nice. Not a nice person, but she's a nice figure. And now is the time we've all been waiting for. It's King Shark time, baby. Don't know why I whispered that, but if you didn't hear it, it's King Shark time, baby. Oh yeah, let's get right into Nanaue himself. And yep, that's right. We're reviewing King Shark in his sharky Hawaiian flesh. And it's a really, really cool Build-A-Figure. I'm not going to lie. This is probably my favorite Build-A-Figure I've ever built. I have some Marvel Build-A-Figures. The main ones I've built are like Dormammu, a couple other ones. And like I built Groot one time with all the Guardians of the Galaxy figures, and he doesn't compare to this guy at all. He was just so cute in the movie. Both of them were so cute, but I feel like King Shark topped it a little. So, yep, here's King Shark, and like always, we're going to start with the feet and work our way up. So put your arm / hand down. Put it down. All right, good boy. You get Rat Girl. Speaking of Rat Catcher 2, I don't know why she wasn't part of this set. She didn't even have to have a King Shark piece. She could have just been labeled as one of the Suicide Squad members. I don't know why they didn't include her, because she was a very important and main character to the movie. So I don't know why they did that. Yep, moving with the feet. Oh, give you little fingers / toes. His fingers are up on his hands. Silly Sid. But yep. Toes move. This guy is humongous, by the way. Here's my hand, just off to the side with him. That's crazy, bro. That is absolutely crazy. And yep, feet move as well. Oh, come on. But it is quite hard since this guy is so big to find leverage to be able to move his stuff, and it always feels like I'm going to break him. So his legs don't really have any movement, but yeah. So here's his nice little cute little denim shorts. Really awesome. Moving on up, we have his belly, which one thing I don't like is that whenever you move him just the smallest little bit, it looks like he's getting ripped in half. So, yep, belly, same thing up here as well. Don't like how it looks like he's getting ripped in half. But, yep, chest area, you can see bottom of the neck. He has a nice little bit of detail right there where it looks like he's actually from the ocean. So the arms, really big too. That's my hand as well, wrapped around one. So yep, his arms actually have a nice range of motion as well for such a big figure. And I can just stand this guy. I just realized I can just stand this guy and just move him. So yep, they move like that, and they spin as well. So this guy actually has forearm movement, but the others don't for some reason. And yep, his hands, they can spin 360. That's so funny to me for some reason. I don't know why I enjoy that so much. But yeah, his hands spin 360. They've got some nice detail as well. And since I'm going to utilize this 360 feature, I can just show you the palms of his hand, which look exactly alike. So, yep. And then moving on over to the other side. Nice range of motion over here as well. And same thing over here. You can just spin all you want. And yep, hand movement as well. Get pushed in. Push in, Nanaue. Push in. All right, there we go. Yeah, his hand can go in a lot further. Oh my goodness. Nanaue just made me hit the camera. Naughty, naughty Sharky. But yeah. Sorry about that camera movement. I'm sorry about that if that messed up your whole viewing experience. I'm actually really sorry about that. I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but sorry. Yeah. Let's just keep rolling with it, though. Come on, Nanaue. Good boy. Okay. Don't know what that was. Sorry about that, Nanaue. I just was weird. So now we're going to move on to my favorite part. The head is just so cute. Look at it. Kind of looks like my dog, who you've seen in other videos. The brown one, Star, aka the rat. I call her the rat. But yeah, his mouth opens, which is really cool, which reveals a full set of teeth, which is actually really hard to open sometimes if you close it all the way. But if you have nails, you can easily open it sometimes. You can see some nice detail on his tongue as well. It's kind of hard to see because of the way the light is bouncing off of his triangle-shaped nose. And, yep, you can see the multiple rows of teeth that a great white shark would have. And look at how cute he looks with his mouth open like that. New dumb friends. I love that scene. So funny. But, yep, mouth opens. Good boy. Yep. You can see on the side how he has cute little eyes, nostrils. And I don't exactly know what that is. All these little holes right here. I'm assuming those are like shark pores or something. But yep, now it's time to move on to the back, which is very bland. I mean, what were you expecting? This is a shark. So, yeah, moving on up. Nice spinal cord right there. You can actually feel and see the bump or the line where it would go. Fin does not get removed very easily. I have not removed it because I don't want to, because it's breaking the figure. So you can if you want, but I'm not going to. Go look it up on someone else's channel, because I'm not going to. So, yep, you can see the fin right over here. Very hard. Literally does not want to go anywhere. So if you do get this thing off, you can tell it's breaking the figure. So, yep, you can see on the back of the arms as well. You can see like the little elbow skin. But yep, so another thing I want to talk about with this guy is his ability to stand. His ability to stand is so much better than most of the figures in this entire set. Like, he doesn't even need a stand. I mean, he can use one because on the bottom of his feet right here, you can see the little peg holes, but he doesn't need to. He's just so good at standing. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, so please, if you're a DC collector, please get all 4 of these figures. I can't say it enough. All these figures are a 10 out of 10 from me. Shark Nanaue, King Shark, is definitely a 200,000 out of 10 because he's just so cute and is an awesome addition to your collection. And yeah, this guy is just awesome. And real quick, before we finish on up, I want to bring in one Suicide Squad member as a comparison, and that is going to be Bloodsport. And now you can actually see how... Whoa! No way! He killed him! He killed him. No! I don't know what that was. But yeah, he killed him. So I'm just going to lay his dead corpse up on the Nanaue so you guys can see the size comparison. So you can definitely see that he is a ton taller. I do have Steppenwolf as another Build-A-Figure that I made a while back ago. Go watch that video if you want to go see it as well. Or go see another DC Build-A-Figure with all the Justice League members. But yeah, so that's going to conclude King Shark's section of the video, aka the main attraction. And yeah, so if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead, if you want, drop us a fat like, subscribe, and we're on our road to 200. Hopefully we can hit that by the end of August. So see ya, peeps.